Hey there and welcome to Ablas. In this video, we're going to cover the Spanish subjunctive, including when to use it, and how to conjugate it with a short story. Be sure to download the PDF of today's lesson from the link in the description. So what actually is the Spanish subjunctive? The Spanish subjunctive, el subjuntivo, is a grammatical mood rather than a tense. It's used to express your feelings toward an action or event. Unlike the indicative mood, which is the one we use most often to talk about facts and objective truths, the subjunctive focuses on subjectivity, uncertainty, and possibility. In English, the subjunctive is rarely used for only a few expressions like, if I were you, but in Spanish, it's very common in both informal and formal settings. Let's explore the situations that require the subjunctive. The first one is when you wish or hope for something.
Quiero que vengas a la fiesta.
I want you to come to the party. Notice that vengas is in the subjunctive present tense here.
Espera que lleguemos pronto.
She hopes we arrive soon.
Ojalá haga buen tiempo.
I hope the weather is nice. We also need the subjunctive to express emotion and feelings.
Me alegro de que estés aquí.
I'm glad that you're here.
Tiene miedo de que suspenda el examen.
He's afraid that he'll fail the exam.
Es una lástima que no puedas quedarte.
It's a shame that you can't stay. We also use it when expressing doubt or talking about a possibility of something happening.
Dudo que sea verdad.
I doubt that it is true.
No creo que tenga razón.
I don't think that he is right.
Es posible que llueva esta tarde.
It is possible that it will rain this afternoon. You might have noticed that most of the time the subjunctive follows the word que. This is a good clue to look out for when figuring out if the subjunctive should be used. There are some other cases that require the subjunctive. For example,
El médico recomienda que descanse más.
the doctor recommends that he rest more. Recommendations and requests also trigger the subjunctive.
Es importante que estudiemos cada día.
It is important that we study every day. Notice that impersonal expressions like es importante always trigger the subjunctive too. Now we know when the subjunctive can occur, let's dive in and conjugate some verbs. Unfortunately, there's no single rule we can apply to every verb to get the subjunctive, but there is a pattern when it comes to the verb endings. Let's look at two common irregular verbs, starting with ser, to be.
Yo sea, tú seas, él ella sea, nosotros seamos, vosotros seáis, ellos ellas sean.
And let's also look at a verb ending in AR which follows different verb endings. Estar is a good example.
Yo esté, tú estés, él ella esté, nosotros estemos, vosotros estéis, ellos ellas estén.
If you feel like going a step further, you can try conjugating the past subjunctive. Let's just look at a couple of examples for today.
Quería que fuera más paciente.
I wanted him to be more patient. Notice that the past subjunctive of ser is fuera.
Me alegró que viniera a la reunión.
I was glad that he came to the meeting. Viniera is the past subjunctive of venir, triggered by the emotion verb alegró. Now let's put the subjunctive into practice with a short story.
Era el primer día de agosto y el sol ya quemaba a las 8 de la mañana. Javier, Miguel y Elena habían llegado a las Bardenas Reales la noche anterior. Salieron pronto, antes de que el calor fuera insoportable. El camino era seco y sin sombra. Era importante que cada persona llevara suficiente agua. Las rocas eran enormes y de color naranja. Elena caminaba despacio para que sus amigos pudieran seguirle el ritmo. Javier sacaba fotos a cada momento. A mediodía, buscaron un sitio con algo de sombra. No había mucho donde eligieran sentarse, pero encontraron una roca grande y plana. El calor era difícil de describir. Por la tarde, condujeron hacia el norte, al valle de Roncal. Era un camino entre montañas altísimas y un río frío. Elena dudaba de que Miguel estuviera listo para 12 kilómetros de senderismo. Esa noche durmieron en un albergue pequeño. Antes de que apagaran la luz, los tres miraron el mapa juntos. Era posible que el camino fuera difícil. Pero eso era exactamente lo que querían.
So, did you spot the subjunctive mood in that story? Feel free to leave us a comment with any questions. But we're not done yet, it's quiz time. Which one typically triggers the subjunctive?
¿Sé qué? ¿Ya qué? ¿Para qué?
The correct answer is
¿Para qué?
How do you conjugate the verb to do in the first person subjunctive present tense?
Haga, hago, haiga.
The correct answer is
Haga.
which of these does not trigger the subjunctive?
Ojalá que. Estoy seguro de que. Es importante que.
The correct answer is
Estoy seguro de que.
well done for getting this far. Now your task is to write a conversation between the three friends from our story earlier during their trip to the Bardenas Reales. Try to throw in some examples of the subjunctive where possible. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this lesson and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Our website is full of fun games across 7 languages, so head on over and put your skills to the test. Until next time, thanks for watching.